generous donation so that we could turn these lights on and use this gorgeous space for this beautiful work of art that you're going to experience tonight. This is our final show of the day. We've had 2 shows. The last one ended about 15 minutes ago. Wow. So this is how theater works. We are very excited and privileged to have worked with all of these amazingly talented performing artists who are not only performing songs and singing, but they're also playing, I haven't counted, but about 30 different instruments tonight. This song cycle was written in the spirit of improvisation. So what you'll experience tonight is these 4 people and their creation and interpretation of this amazing work. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Ghost Quartet.
Hello. Thank you guys so much for coming to our final show. I'm Mia gave lots of thank yous and everything, and I would like to reiterate that thank you to anyone who donated anything, money, props, set dressings, anything. This is a song cycle. It will run about 90 minutes. There will be no intermission. There are some strobe light effects happening, but I would like to take this moment to ask you all to silence your cell phone. Anything that makes noise or else something very disastrous could happen. And so, with that, this is Ghost Quartet. Side 1, track 1. I don't know. Now I don't know.
Now I don't know.
But I've been told.
But I've been told.
That's true of
Everything I think I know. Everything I think I know.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
But I've been told.
But I've been told. Yes, I've been told. help you?
I hope so. I lost my camera.
Oh, did someone steal it?
No, it got smashed.
Well, maybe we can repair it.
It got smashed and lost. The pieces are lost.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, have some whiskey.
Oh, thank you.
And it was a real camera, not a phone?
Not a phone. I do not like phones.
Me neither. Well, we'll get you all set up with the new camera. But first, sit, drink a bit. You need to take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Are you traveling?
Yes, from Portland.
Oh, I've been there once. They have that cool library.
That's Seattle.
Oh, I get them mixed up. Oh. Did you grow up there?
Yes, when I was a kid.
That's nice. It's nice to have roots.
What about you? You been here long?
This star has been in my family for 4 generations.
Wow.
See that fiddle on the wall? It belonged to my great-grandmother. Her name was Rose.
Oh, that's my name.
It's a beautiful name. Old-fashioned, you don't hear it a lot anymore.
The color is so light. What's it made of?
An old breastbone.
Creepy.
It was the breastbone of her sister. Her name was Pearl. I'll tell you the story. Rose and Pearl lived by the sea, gathering shells by the moonlight. And Rose loved a man who lived in the trees. Rose cried to Pearl, hold me tight, hold me tight. Rose went to his treehouse and looked at the stars through his telescope. She wanted to hold his hand. So she wrote him a poem, signed it and sealed it in rice paper envelope
With a lily for a stamp.
But the man stole her work. He was the editor of a prestigious astronomy journal. He wrote down all she saw and published and took the child into the sea, and the child was blessed. Side 1, track 3, Star Child.
In waters I did not understand, and now I'm infected with disbelief and blasphemy. I'll never have a holy lamb. I am a ghost in the eyes of my God, but I will transcend and vomit this loser out of me. I will become the next big thing. I will light myself on fire. It's time to get out of bed and be the star child I can be. A billion ways away, someone's thinking the same thing, but he's already turned to dust. And the starlight I see is a billion light years old, a ghost just like the rest of us. Nothing I see is here anymore, but I will transcend and vomit this loser out of me. I will become the next big thing. I will light myself on fire. It's time to get out of bed and be the star child I can be. Side 1, track 4, Subway.
There's a driver, there's a victim, there's a pusher, there's a photographer. There's a driver, there's a victim, there's a pusher, and there's a photographer.
The driver zones out, the victim plays a game, the pusher screams out, the photographer doesn't help.
The driver zones out, the victim plays a game, the pusher screams out, the photographer doesn't help.
The game was on my phone, in the game I'm a soldier, in the game there's a bear, in the game the man roars.
She selects the sword,
She selects the sword, and the pusher gives a push.
and the driver can't stop, and the victim can't hide, and the pusher can't stop, and the photographer doesn't help, and the driver can't
And the
stop.
driver can't stop, and the pusher can't hide, and the pusher can't stop, and the photographer doesn't help. And the driver can't stop, and the pusher can't stop, and the photographer doesn't help.
1.
I suffer from a family evil. I am a slave to terror. I have a morbid acuteness of the senses. I only eat the most insipid foods, only wear garments of certain textures. The odors of flowers are oppressive to me. My eyes are tortured by faint light. And there are only certain peculiar sounds like those from stringed instruments that do not inspire me with horror. I dread the future. My little girl is dying.
On a dull, dark, and soundless day in the autumn of 1873, my wife and I sat at the bed of our only daughter, Roxy. Depression of the soul, the bitter ghost of everyday life, the icy sinking of the heart.
For 17
years, our Roxy had died. So beautiful, but now, following the loss of her own child, a sickness has taken over.
The child was stolen, and she blames herself. She's wasting away her liquid eyes, her thin lips, her pale skin, her spiderweb hair
floating in front of her face.
Little girl, where's my little girl? Where's my star
Father was long
child?
gone, an astronomer of some renown.
Why did you leave me? Why did you disappear?
I bury my face in my hands.
Astonishment and dread in the house of Usher. Side 1, track 6, Soldier and Rose.
I am a soldier.
Come here, soldier. Look me in the eyes. If I told you that I loved you, would you give me some honey? I've got one coming, it's just a matter of time. Come here, soldier. Sit down in my lap. If I told you when I saw you, I felt a little shock. That all the stars and moons and skies and sharks and seas and earth and trees and even I began to cry and tremble.
Tremble.
My heart leaps in my coat. I feel electric pulses in my fingertips. Come here, soldier. Let me suck your thumb. If I told you this was special, and love is more than chemicals, it's me and you and angels to go and time a light that will transcend and rise above the ash and dirt. And baby, I could never hurt you, 'cause you are me.
Tremble.
Would you believe me? Do you believe in love? Do you believe in love? I am a soldier. I don't believe in anything. But if you're gonna steal my honey, please wait until I'm drunk. Then take me up to the dance floor. Let me cry against your cheek. Then take me out back and shoot me in the alley. I won't speak, I won't say a word. I won't come back to haunt you. I won't have the time. Side 1, track 7. Any kind of dead person.
If you could be a bird, what kind of bird would you be?
A robin. If you could be a cat, what kind of cat would you be? A lion.
And if you were part of breakfast, what part of breakfast would you be?
The piece of toast.
And if you could be a dead guy, what kind of dead guy would you be?
I'd be a ghost. Wanna be a zombie, 'cause zombies are just like fun.
person, and that is the end of side 1.
So, this is side 2. Track 1, The Astronomer. I am not a priest, and I am not a monk. And I don't go to church much, but when I do, I stand and I sing loud. I sing loud. I am the astronomer.
The astronomer,
Look through my telescope, I'm certain of the universe, and I'm filled with wonder from the stars. And I never saw anything I can blame on my mind. I don't believe in ghosts,
I don't believe in ghosts.
but I like to sing. I like to sing. And when I hear the call of prayer, buzzing through the speakers of the mall, there's a shock, there's a stillness as the melodies distance out and the airs go dying. I wish that I could sing like that, but I don't practice enough. I don't practice enough. I'm confounded by music and babies and laughter and stories and goodness and infinity and luck. I'm confused by the notion that somebody loves me and drugs make me crazy. And a clairvoyant told me once I've got an old soul. Oh Lord, I wish I could sing like that, but I don't practice enough. No, I don't practice enough.
There's a man in Iran.
Man in Iran
He says that
says he talks to ghosts.
to
The
ghosts.
way that he does it,
How does he do
is he
it?
hasn't spoken to anyone alive for 42 years.
42
He turns
years.
his mind off every day, and he stares at the wall, and he's one with the universe, and he says that every soul that ever died is singing in the shadows of the sky. But if that's the experiment, if that's what the scientists have to do, if that's all it takes, I'm afraid I just haven't got the time. So I'll go home,
Go home
pour
and
some
drink,
whiskey,
and I'll sigh.
and when it's time to go to bed, I'll keep the night light on.
Practice, practice.
Side 2, track 2.
Roxy! Roxy, can you come in here a minute?
No, I don't wanna.
Roxy, it's a family meeting.
Family meeting.
Family meeting.
I'm playing.
I was just gonna go see the falconer.
No, it's family meeting.
We can all play later. Put your toys away.
But the falconer is only in town till the end of the festival.
It can wait, son. We can take the carriage into town when we're done. Roxy, honey, we wanted to talk to you a bit.
About what?
Well, about Rose.
Rose?
If this is just about Rose, can I go?
We could really use your support here, kiddo.
What about Rose?
Well, Roxy, how old are you now?
7.
7. Hey, you're getting to be a pretty big girl. Thanks, honey.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, do you remember last spring when we put a bunch of your old toys and books away in the northern wing?
Yeah.
Don't you think that maybe it's time to sort of put Rose away too?
No.
No one else can even see her, so.
Oh, look, Roxy, it is fine to have an imagination. When I used to play when I was little, I had friends in my head, sure. This is a big house. I know it can get lonely. But we are worried that Roxy or Rose may be holding you back from playing with the other kids.
That's not nice.
Well, Roxy, it's time to grow up.
Oh, get over yourself, Mom!
Roxy!
I know who she is. She told me. Rose told me. She's my sister, and she died when I was a baby, and blah, 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 and now she's lonely, and she wants me to cross over. And maybe that'd be sad for you guys, but maybe that'd be great for me. She says that over there, all of the adults wish that they had died when they were little too, because it's so much better over there, and it's so much better than all this crap with like getting older, and like wars, and like being tortured, and like butchers, and like being alone in your mind all the time. She says that over there, they don't have computers or any of that shit, and everyone's mind is just fine, because they just like hang out in nature all day. Only it's better, because it's perfect nature with no bugs or humidity and no Xion. It's not so perfect it's boring, because they figured that out too. So there are like gray days and like rain and stuff. But it's fine, because everybody likes to be a little sad sometimes and watch the rain on the windowsill, because they are all soul. They are all soul. Did you know Rose is a star child? That's right, she's a freaking star child. So I'm sorry if this is like hard for you, but you know what? You two are gonna be dead in like 30 years, and probably even less if you keep drinking all the time every day, like blah, 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 whatever. So you'll see. You'll meet me over there, and you'll see, and you'll think, God, that 30 years of being sad was just stupid. But who cares? Because now it's just an eternity of soul. And swimming. And fruit. So why don't you just shut up? Why don't you just have another fucking drink and shut the fuck up?
Wow, alright. Side 2, track 3. 4 friends.
When I was poor and lonely, I put you in a jelly jar, put you in the pocket of my old trench coat, and then I'd sneak you into the bar. Now I got plenty of money, but that doesn't mean I don't love you. So when the end times fall and the zombies crawl, I'm gonna drink you out of my shoe.
I like to lose my mind, get blurry, sloppy, boozy, and blind. Like to put my hand on a pretty girl's knee, and I got 4 dear friends to help me. Oh, Giminez, you dignify a righteous young man.
I don't care much for God, no matter what set of rules you got. A Catholic this and a Protestant that, to me it's all diddly squad. But I love a good rebellion, and I love to hear the fiddle slide. So when the rebels croon about that rising moon, I'm standing right here on Jamie's side.
I like to lose my mind, get very sloppy, boozy, and blind. Like to put my hand on a pretty girl's knee, and I got 4
fathers and sons.
I'm never really happy, and I'm never really
Track 6, The Telescope.
Look into my telescope, tell me what you see.
I see a red star.
Antares, a red hypergiant star, 4,900 light years away. A billion times larger than our sun.
I see fire in the darkness, rage against the void. I see every time man cried out and raised his sword against God.
That's good, that's good. Now look into my telescope, tell me what you see.
I see a blue star.
Bridge 1830, also known as Argalander's star. A class G8 subdwarf under the galactic halo.
I see mothers weeping in chairs, clutching their shawls in mourning. Everything is lost, all is gone, and she tries to find the joy in life, but she is wasting away.
I love the way you see the world. I love the way your soul sings. I wish that I could sing like you. I wish that I could feel things.
Never take the stars away from me.
That's good, that's real good. Now just one more time. Look into my telescope, tell me what you see.
I see 2 stars.
Yes, Sigma Orion Sabi, a binary star. 2 stars lost in time.
Two women in the forest in the evening in a light rain. The older has no expression on her face. The younger hangs her head down. The younger is in love, was in love, is in love, was in love. But the lover is in love with the older, not the younger. But the lover is in love with the older, not the younger.
I love the way you see the world. I love the way your soul sings. I wish that I could sing like you. I wish that I could feel things.
Never take the stars away from me.
Side 2, track 7, Tango Dancer.
Excuse me. Can I help you? I hope so. Are you ancient?
That's not very nice, child.
I know, I'm sorry. You know what I mean.
Yes, of course. And yes, I am. Do I know you? You remind me of my sister.
Oh, no, I'm from far away. My name is Rose. Rose Red.
My sister's name was Danisa.
It's a beautiful name. I know her, of course, from the stories.
Well, she's been dead a long time now. What do you need?
Stardust? Just one piece.
Oh. I don't know if I have any left. 1,001 is a pretty big number.
Oh, I always thought you could go on forever.
No. Not forever.
I have a lot of memories, and I have a lot of
she danced alone. And I sat in a chair like a woman, all alone. Staring at my phone. I was empty then, and I'm empty now. But it's not the same.
Side 2, track 8, Monk.
But Scheherazade, how did Rose Red steal the Star Child from Roxy? I mean, surely Lady Usher had a security system of some sort. Like, were they outside? In a park?
Yes, they were outside in a park.
Oh, of course. You tell the most wonderful stories, Scheherazade.
Thank you, Damisa. I sure hope the Shah thinks so. Hey, I'm glad you're here. It's good to be with you.
Yeah. Hey, what's behind that door?
Oh, Andreas thinks Monk.
A monk? Like you?
No, not like me. A monk, Thelonious Monk. He thinks that the ghost Thelonious Monk is living behind that door. This hidden door of the 14th century Persian palace of Shah Zaman. Andreas serenades him every night with music from that piano. And it's the last piano on earth, and its keys cut his fingers with every sound. Because the gods, well, they've decreed that humans don't deserve music anymore. Because they think we don't treat it holy enough. And every sound gives him migraine thickness, blinding pressure of bamboo shoots in the fingernails. Yet listen. He plays Thelonious Monk's music every night in hopes that the ghost will awaken from its slumber, open the door, and forgive him, and grant him a smile, a kiss, and a meaning for all his pain.
Oh.
Hey, will you dance with me? Hey, do you remember a time when you weren't just sisters? Do you remember anything else?
Not yet. But I'm getting there.
How about a hand for Briar Martin and Mia Hanna out there on the dance floor tonight? Rudy, my dear. And that is the end of side 2. So this is side 3. Track 1. Lights out.
too many little lights, little moons, little candles, little snowflakes, little glows, little bits of stardust. Hush now, Roxy, honey, those are little magic lights, that's all. Each little magic light holds a little magic story. Little moons, little candles, little snowflakes, little glows, little bits of stardust. It's better when you tell it, Mom. Did your mom ever tell you stories?
My mom wasn't very nice.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. Just one story.
All right. Arabian Nights.
Yeah.
All right.
Side 3, track 2. Photograph.
How did Rose lose her camera?
She threw it to the ground, disgusted by what she had done.
What had she done?
She had taken a photograph of something inappropriate, or rather, a photograph at an inappropriate time, or rather, a photograph instead of being a hero.
What was the photograph of?
A ghost, or rather, a ghost.
Does the ghost haunt her?
She sees her eyes and she closes her eyes are looking back at her eyes underneath her eyelids. She is always screaming, screaming.
Has anyone else ever screamed?
Her daughter, her sister, her lover, her mother, Rose.
Rose. Does Rose believe in ghosts?
Rose believes in the restorative properties of the ocean and the importance of sharing meals and never drinking coffee on the go. She believes in the standard model of love in which two lovers are bonded into something greater than themselves. She believes in the oversoul, that all living things in the universe are part of a single consciousness. She believes in freshly washed plates and flowers on the table and burning glass pencil marginalia. She believes in song.
How did her belief system break down with the appearance of the ghost?
Softly, without trauma, in a series of imperceptible shifts.
rose is the same as anyone else.
Side 3, track 3, Bad Men.
Scheherazade was ending her story for the night.
And so rolls in the shop with a brand new camera and the number of the summer gun written on her arm. But now the sun is rising, and that is all I am permitted to say. Do you like my story, Shazamah?
It is a marvelous tale.
What a big, sweet story it is. You are a real Scheherazade.
How can this compare to the story I shall tell you tomorrow night? If the Shah spares me and I'm still alive,
When I kill you, I will miss you.
how will you grieve for me, O Shah?
I will command a great feast for the kingdom with the largest board that the court has ever seen, and great oaken cask full of honey sweet wine, and we'll toast to the could-been queen. And when the feast is in full swing, and the butterfly jesters are dancing, I will take the largest cask back to my room. And I'll drink all alone in my room, and I'll cry like a baby. And I'll drink so much I'll get sick, and then I'll lie on the bathroom floor, and I'll drink some more. And I'll keep drinking for 42 years. An old man all alone in his chair, watching game shows, making fun of the contestants for their stupid answers and their wasted lives.
A wasted sack of a man, an empty brown paper bag, soggy as gross.
If you can lose your temper, then I can lose my mind. If you can lose your temper, then I can lose my mind. If you can lose your temper, then I can lose my mind. If you can lose your temper, then I can lose my mind.
Come look at the stars, dear Pearl. Come look at the stars, dear Pearl.
How could you, sister? How could you?
He likes my singing. He just likes my singing, that's all.
Yeah, but Rose Red, we'd never.
I always knew you were shallow. I always knew you didn't know me. I always knew you didn't believe in me. I always knew your mind was elsewhere. I always knew you were a snob. I always knew I wasn't pretty enough to hold you. I always knew you'd go for someone smarter than me. I always knew you and your books. I am not a fucking game. I am not some fucking logic puzzle for you to figure out. Why don't you just go fuck your books? Why don't you just go fuck your fucking books? And we'll see who's smarter. We'll see.
Do you have the things I asked for? One pot of honey, one piece of stardust, one piece and a photo of a ghost.
Hello there, bear. I have the things you asked. I had to go through several lifetimes to get them, and now I'm in your cave in my sexy red cloak.
I know it's wrong, but now I'm gonna eat you up like berries.
But will you do what I asked? Maul the astronomer, turn my sister into a crow.
I'm not a murderer or a crazy person. I just like honey.
He just likes honey.
You'll just have to do it yourself. Now go away, little girl.
I hate you.
The driver can't stop, the ghost is here. The driver can't stop, the ghost is here. Side 3, track 4. Usher part 3, 2, 3, 4.
Days and nights of bitter grief. Our son fled to New York City with his cello. The lady and I slept in separate chambers as Roxy lay dead in the vault beneath us.
Sleep will not come.
my wife rapped at the door.
Can you hear? Open the window, let the sun in. We don't need moon or stars or God. We have the wind, a terrible wind.
My wife's madness had grown to epic proportions. The only things that suited her were fictions, stories from our vast libraries. Let me read you a story, let me read you a romance. I will read, you will listen, and this terrible night will pass. Let me read you a story, let me read you a romance. I will read, you will listen, and this terrible night will pass. I opened the book, read the title. Book 7, Chapter 10. The Tale of Pearl and the Pusher, and the Subway Driver, and the Photograph.
Behind her, under the raving, she heard the echo of the footsteps.
And beneath me, under the raving, I heard a footstep in the house.
And I came on the
Under the raving, I heard a shrieking, my little girl. This has all happened before. In the house of Usher, I heard a flashbulb rip, and the dead stood in the doorway. Roxy,
There's blood upon my robes.
and the dead girl leapt upon her mother, her sister, and her daughter, and her lover. The rage of 4 generations. Lady Usher's heart burst, exploded within her chest. Girls stood on the platform, battling there with fire. Bear had acid in his honey pot.
The train was coming, the train was coming, the train was coming, the train was coming.
Days on the platform, straight up the apocalypse. Terry's going to Pusher, took the last drink, steal himself. Got behind Pearl, got behind Pearl. The Pusher pushed fell onto the subway track.
Push me into the palm of the screen.
I fell onto the track, and everything slowed down. All the color got a little gray. Do you hear your footsteps on the step? I saw the train. I howling towards me. Its light was dazzling, blinding. I tried to climb out for just a moment, but then I stopped. I stopped and listened to the train, the heavy and horrible beating of her heart. She shrieks. I tell you, she is outside the door. We have put her living in the tomb. And then I look up on the platform, and I saw Rose, back from the dead, standing there with her camera. I raised my head and smiled for the camera. You know, the moment right before you die is such a gift, because you get to choose exactly what goes through your head, what your last song will be. I thought of someone I love very much, smiling in bed, holding a teddy bear. And then I let the train rip through me.
Side 4, track 1, Hero.
Guess I messed up. Guess I made a bad call. That I have no idea what I could have done different. One choice, one choice. 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 want to dance. I wanna gaze at the stars. I wanna take a picture at the end of the world. I never thought that things really died. Not in real life, there's no such thing as ghosts. I'm not a hero. I'm not a movie star. I'm not a genius. I know. I'm not a monk. I'm not special. I'm the same as anybody else. You and I, we were always a mess. Drinking our bourbon, screaming in the streets. I saw you coming, ice and rage in your eyes. I put on my armor and my shield, raised up my sword. I am not a hero. I am not a movie star. I am not a genius. I know. I am not a monk. I am not special. I am the same as you. And you were there too. You drove that train right through my heart. And you were there too. You drove that train right through my heart. I guess it's time to put that to bed. I guess it's time to let the dead be dead.
Side 4, track 3, Midnight. So, Andreas, why wouldn't the monk have just gone to heaven? Why would he still be hanging around here?
Maybe didn't know he was dead. Soul wasn't at peace. Wanted to watch over someone, had unfinished business to do. I mean, there's all sorts of reasons.
Are you remembering now? Coming back to you at all?
I think so. Who all am I?
Oh, Rose. You're my sister. And you're my lover. And you're my child. And you're my best friend. And Rose, don't you recognize me? It's me. It's me, your little girl. I'm your little girl.
Well, maybe there just isn't heaven. I mean, it's actually pretty likely, so.
Do you remember when we went up into your treehouse and looked at the stars with your telescope?
You know, I actually don't think that that's happened yet.
Dance with me.
Okay.
Do you ever think about kids?
In the abstract, maybe, but I don't really hang a lot around at the NTA, so. What about you? Does photography pay pretty well, or?
They had kids, you know. Sisters.
Weird.
Hey, that's really pretty. You're a really good cello player, Xion.
Oh, thanks. I practice a lot.
Side 4, track 3, The Wind and Rain.
There were two sisters who lived by the sea. Oh, the wind and rain. The younger one lived near the trees. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. But the man broke her heart like he didn't care. Oh, the wind and rain. Her fingers through his hair, crying, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. So the younger got drunk on whiskey and wine. Oh, the wind and rain. But the only tune that the fiddle would play was "Oh, the wind and rain." The only tune that the fiddle would play was "Oh, the dreadful wind and rain."
It is such an honor to be here and play. I know some of you have come more than once, and I hope it has been a joy. Round 3 of Quartet is over. So thank you for coming on this journey with us.
Thank you. Please